Okay, it's another time that I'm here to interact with my students, so welcome back. I am Joke Julius as usual. I have a question today that is talking about gradient and the question of a straight line. It is taught in grade 9 and also in senior school form 2. So let's look at it together and see how we can handle it. The question is here on the board. I'll read through. Line passes through points A, 2, 3 and B, 4, 7. Find the gradient of the line, 1 mark. Question 2, find the equation of the line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. That is 2 marks. And then find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the line. Let's get started. Okay, so I want to start with the first question and I'll just write the coordinates here. So question 1, it is talking about the gradients of the line. So I have the points here. I have point A, which is 2, 2, 3. I have point B, which is 4, 7. And of course, when they are written like this, you are aware that the first one is the x-coordinate, the second one is the y-coordinate. The x-coordinate and the y-coordinate. To make it easier, I'll name this one x1, then I'll name this one x2. I'll name this one y1, then I'll name this one y2, just to give us easy time. So let's go direct to the question. Gradients, the formula that we use to find the gradient is equal to change in y-axis over the change in x-axis, and of course the change simply means the difference between the two coordinates. So therefore we are going to start. So we have A, 2 to 3, and then B, 4, 7. So change simply means the difference. So I'll take the first one, which is going to be changed in y-axis, 7 minus 3, over the change in the x-axis, which is 4 minus 2. 7 minus 3 is 4, and then 4 minus 2 is 2. When you divide this one, you find that the answer is 2, so our gradient is 2. And then from 1, 2, we are going to find the equation of the line. And the equation of the line, it is a must that you have the gradient first. So our gradient there is 2. And then we are going to take another imaginary points. Imaginary points means that we have the two unknowns. Then we have x and y. And then we come to our coordinates, the ones that were given before. We either take A or B. Any can do. So let me pick on A, which is given there to be 2, 3. And then we assume that we are going to get the gradient again. We still apply the same formula that we used before. And gradient is given by change in y over change in x. So here, my y2 is 3, my y1 is this one here. My x2 is 2, my x1 is x. So change in y will be 3 minus y out of change in x. Change in x, again you can guess what minus what. You have it right. It is now going to be 2 minus x. This one is going to be equated to the gradient that was given there. No, we got it in the first question. We can put this over 1. The law of cross multiplication, simply cross them. So I'll have this one by this, and then this one by this. We cross multiply. So that one will be 1 into 3 minus y is equal to 2 into 2 minus x. Let's open the brackets together. 1 by 3 is 3, minus 1 by y is y, is equal to 2 by 2 is 4, minus 2 by x is 2x. Okay, now let's work it out and arrange it. Remember the question was asking you in a form of y is equal to mx plus c. So let us rearrange it. That means that we only remain with y this side. The others will cross the equal sign. So when we remain with y here, we have negative y is equal to These 3 will cross the equal sign, and therefore now we have negative 2x, then plus 4, and this one is positive. When it crosses the equal sign, it will be negative 3. So here we'll have negative y is equal to negative 2x. 4 minus 3 is 1. Positive 1, I mean. And it is just prudent enough that don't leave the y with a negative sign. So let's all divide across using the negative. Everything by the negative. So here we have y is equal to, this will cancel that, 2x. And then negative and a positive will bring a negative here, 1. So our equation finally will be y is equal to 2x minus 1.
Start.
Okay, now we have our equation here. That is now our Roman 2. Find the equation on the line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, which is already here. Now when we move to the next one, find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the line. For us to go there, we must have this. That is why I have written it down here. So I want us to start with the x-intercept. And x-intercept, this is where the line will be crossing the x-axis. Now, and we all know, even if you are not aware, and you need to know now that at x-intercept, the value of y coordinate, the value of y is equal to 0. Now let's begin. So that means that when you come to a question, you simply substitute the value of y with a what? With a 0. Then we have the answer right there. So here, we simply come here, where there is y, we substitute with a 0. So that means that this one is going to be a 0, is equal to 2x minus 1. From there, what we do, we are going to make the unknown to cross the equal sign. So when it crosses the equal sign, of course, the sign is going to change here. Here it is a positive. When it crosses here, it's going to be a negative. So that one will be negative 2x is equal to, what is remaining here? Negative 1. We don't stop there. We must have the value of x. So what do you do here? You divide by the coefficient of the unknown. And the coefficient of the unknown in this case is negative 2. And both sides negative 2. So that will go like that. Here we remain x. A negative and a negative will cancel. And then we have 1 over 2. So our x-intercept will be a half. Let's move to the y-intercept. Y-intercept again. At y-intercept, x is equal to 0. Just the vice versa, what we've done here, we do it to the other side. So our question here is y is equal to 2x minus 1, but x now is what? 0. So that means that where there is x, we substitute with a 0. So this one here is going to be 0. So now we have y is equal to 2 times x, but x is 0. And use a bracket, less 1. So this one will be y is equal to 2 by 0 is equal to 0 minus 1. So y will be negative 1. So our y-intercept is equal to negative 1, and our x-intercept is equal to a half. If you have any problem, any question, you can inbox me. But I only have one request. Simply go to my channel and subscribe, and you are going to get more and more. Otherwise, let's meet in the next question.